Good evening and welcome to the Vernon Township Supervisors reorganizational meeting on January 2nd, 2024. We'll start the meeting with a prayer and salute to the flag. As we gather to make decisions for our township, may we use only our best skills and judgment, keeping ourselves impartial, neutral, as we consider the merits and pitfalls of each matter that is placed before us, and always act in accordance with what is best for our community and our fellow citizens. Amen.
Amen. And allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Amy.
Stone.
Here.
Snyder.
Yes.
Carnes.
Here.
Davis.
Here.
Maloney.
There. We'll start off with the election of officers. We have chairman nomination, motion to appoint.
I would move we...
I'd like to.
Go ahead, Fritz.
I'd like to make a note. The motion to nominate Don Maloney as chairman.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Roll call, Amy.
Snyder.
Yes.
Stone.
Yes.
Carnes.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Maloney.
Abstain. Thank you. The appointment stands. Vice chairman nomination, motion to appoint.
I move a report, appoint Fritz Snyder.
I second that. Roll call, Amy.
Stone.
Yes.
Carnes.
Yes.
Snyder.
Abstain.
Davis.
Yes.
Maloney.
Yes. The appointment stands for Fritz Snyder as vice chairman. At this time, we'll have the appointments. Motion to make the following appointments. Secretary Treasurer Amy Stedman, Code Enforcement Officer for Building and Fire CCI, Code Enforcement Officer for Fire Codes, be the current fire chief, Roadmaster Joel Stone, Road Foreman Scott Walters, Sewage Enforcement Officer Michael Rinkovich, Backup Sewage Enforcement Officer Steve Pomchenko, Trust Bank for Pensions, First National Trust Company, Township Engineer Ashley Porter, Porter Consulting Engineers, Consulting Engineer Mark Corey and Dyson Howme, Consulting Engineers and HRG as a Traffic Engineer, Township Solicitor Jeff Millen, Schaefer Law Firm, and Township EMA Robert Horvat. Have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor? Okay, motion stands. COG delegate, motion to name Fritz as a delegate to the COG.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor? Aye. Fritz and Scott, did you hear that? All in favor?
Yes. Aye.
Okay.
Yes. Aye.
Thank you, guys. Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to name the rest of the Board of Supervisors, Township Manager, and Secretary as alternate delegates to the COG.
So moved.
So moved.
Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Board appointments. Motion to make the following appointments. Planning Commissioner, 4-year term is open. Sanitary Authority, 5-year term. It's Paul Huber, it's a reappointment. Water Authority Board, 5-year term. Dick Astor, reappointment. We did receive a letter on December 12th of '23 from Mr. Richard Novotny requesting to be appointed to the Water Authority. Thank you for that, Mr. Novotny. Zoning Hearing Board, 3-year term, Tina Bernard, reappointment. Code Enforcement Appeal Board, 3 annual appointments, Mark Gilday, Ashley Porter, Mark Corey, all reappointments. Vacancy Board, Greg Latta, reappointment. Meadville Area Rec Authority, 5-year term, Robert Horvat, reappointment. Can I have a motion to make the appointment?
So moved.
Motion. We have a second.
Second.
I have a second. All in favor? Aye. Anyone not in favor? Thank you.
Jeremy, can I ask a question on that?
Sure.
About the letter from Richard. Are we gonna have a discussion on putting Dick on, or are we just gonna put him on and forget about Richard, or how does that work?
It's been our past practice that if there's a reappointment and that person's still interested, that's who we reappoint. That's how we came to that decision. We appreciate Mr. Novotny's interest. Does that answer your question, Scott?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll wait until more when I get home. I'll talk to Robbie about it, so. That's fine,
Okay,
no
okay.
problem.
Okay, very good. Depositories, motion to set Mercer County State Bank, First National Bank, PNC Bank, and Marquette Savings Bank as depositories for the following accounts: general account, state account, streetlight, Kerrtown, LST, capital improvement, and escrow accounts. Motion?
So moved.
I have a motion.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Not in favor.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Motion stands. Treasurer's bond, motion to set the treasurer's bond at $450,000.
So moved.
Motion and second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? All right, thank you. State and local convention, motion to grant the supervisors, manager, roadmaster, and secretary authorization to attend the 2024 Pennsylvania State Association of Township Supervisors Convention in Hershey, including the early session on Sunday. Motion?
I'll make that motion.
Have a motion?
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Not in favor? Motion to grant the supervisors, manager, roadmaster, road foreman, tax collector, auditors, and secretary authorization to attend the spring and fall county, PA State Tax Collectors Association, and the PA Association of Municipal Administrators Conventions.
So moved.
Have a motion?
Second.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor? Thank you. Motion to approve the manager and the road department to attend the Mid-Atlantic Roadways Management Conference.
My only question is, where is it?
So I don't think they've announced yet. It's just we're not necessarily saying we're going to go. It just gives us the authorization. The past couple of years we've done it in the fall, right before the conference. But when they make the determination, we'll decide. If it's being Mid-Atlantic, the past couple of years it's been in West Virginia and Pennsylvania, so it's been
Yeah, so it's not real far.
Right.
I mean, you're not flying to Hawaii.
No.
I'll move.
Good question, Dave. Mid-Atlantic covers a big area. Cool.
Second.
Okay, motion and second for the manager and road department to attend the Mid-Atlantic Roadways Management Conference. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion to reimburse expenses, lodging, meals, and mileage while attending the conventions.
So moved.
Motion.
I have a question on that. I just want to ask on that.
Sure.
I understand lodging because that's what I do for a living. I'm on the road. Meals and mileage and lodging are understandable. We do not reimburse for alcohol, do we?
No.
No, that's,
Okay.
that's,
Just wanted to-
that's always our past practice. I think it's prohibited
Yeah.
anyways through.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because that's where we are too, so.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scott.
Yep.
Okay, did I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor for the reimbursement expenses?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Motion to nominate a voting delegate for the township at the state convention.
It's you, right?
Yeah, I usually get stuck on it.
I'll nominate Robbie Horvat.
I'll second that.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye. I did that one year.
None in favor.
It's boring.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Motion to nominate an alternate voting delegate. We picked
Who's
that
that,
too.
Joe?
Yeah.
I nominate Joe Stone.
Okay.
Second.
Joel Stone is the alternate voting delegate. We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Committee appointments. Motion to appoint 3 to sit on the pension plan committee. Snyder, Horvat, and Dedman.
Hey, Don, I've done that for a number of years. If somebody else, I don't mind doing it or being there. But I mean, if somebody else wants to jump in there,
Anyone?
and if not, it's fine. I'm just saying, it doesn't have to automatically.
Well, we definitely want to send our most experienced person, so
Okay.
thank you, Fritz. All right.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing that up, though. Have a motion?
So moved.
Motion, have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second to appoint the 3 to the pension planning committee. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor? Thank you. Pension plan. Motion to appoint Robert Horvat, Chief Executive of the Township's pension plans.
So moved.
A motion
Second.
and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Mileage rate. Motion to set the mileage reimbursement rate to coincide with the IRS amount, which is currently 67 cents a mile.
So moved.
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Not in favor? All right, that covers it. I have a motion to adjourn the social reorganizational meeting.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Meeting adjourned. This time we will move straight into our January monthly meeting, first meeting in the year. We've already done the prayer and salutes of the flag, so we're going to bypass that. And roll call, please, Amy.
Maloney,
Here.
Snyder,
Yes, here.
Carnes,
Here.
Not here, but yes.
Stone,
Here.
Davis.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Any citizen comment this evening? Thank you. Approval of the minutes from December 31st, 2023 regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor? Motion to direct treasurer to issue checks for the approved vouchers due for payment.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that, and I just got one quick question for Robbie. I talked to him earlier about select. How's that rate compared to where we were last year?
So our insurance rate's gone down. Overall, it would have been about a 3% increase, but it's down because of the 3 less police cars and the police liability going off, so it was actually much lower than that. Had we had those, they projected about 3.5, so,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay, so I have a motion and a second.
Yes.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor. Motion to ratify the payroll for the employees from December 16th, 2023 through December 30th, 2023, and the supervisor's pay.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. No correspondence, Amy?
No.
Thank you. Moving right along, road report, Joel Stone, Roadmaster.
Good evening, Supervisors. I'd like to first off start by thanking you for the opportunity to continue to serve yourselves and the residents of Vernon Township as the Roadmaster. The road report for January 2nd, 2024. We plowed, salted, and sanded as needed. We've been out quite a few times now, chasing a couple snowflakes here and there. Removed the berm at the intersection of PA Ave and 322 because we had standing water right there where the two roads intersect. And we just wanted to try to mitigate any icing situations or anything like that. Filled some holes in the gravel roads. Of course, when you don't have a good freeze, it continues to pothole out on you. And we're cleaning pipes and ditches as we get some rain and thaws and sticks and leaves continue to move around. Roach Park, we finished up covering all the wooden statues. Lincoln Ave, we continue to go down and check the garbage cans around the playgrounds. There's quite a few people that like to utilize those. Equipment-wise, we've checked, cleaned, and greased all the equipment at this point. We've changed the oil in both of the 550s, truck 15 and 21. And that's all I have for you tonight, Supervisors. I'd like to just reiterate that we're into the winter season. If there's snow on the vehicles, remove the snow so it's not flying off and hitting somebody else going down the road. And take a couple seconds and clear off your windshield so you can see where you're going.
Yep. It's pretty basic, but they're out there. So thank you, Joel. Any questions for Joel this evening?
Yeah, I wanted to ask that actually the day before I left, I got a phone call, and coming off Mullen Road, turning right onto 19, right there at Cars, there's quite a drop off there where the berm is washed away or, worn away. Is that us or PennDOT? It's right on the corner, and like I said, you come off there and you get, anybody cutting it sharp. There's a nice hole there.
Well,
And I didn't know if that's us or PennDOT.
typically, my response would be that would be PennDOT, but it would be easier for us to go out and fix it because it would be done tomorrow. So now that we're aware of it, we'll get on that first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, Joel. Yeah, that's kind of a gray area, but it's best just to...
It's done, it's over with.
So, thank you for jumping
Yep.
on that. Appreciate it. All right. Administration zoning report. Robert Horvath, manager.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's off to a good start in the new year. Progress continues at Roach Park with the playground remodel. The bulk of the 2 structures have been installed. The installers are working on the minor details now. We are optimistic with the weather forecast. We'll be able to get the borders up and the temporary ground rubber mulch in the next week or so. It looks like a great facility that the children in the township can enjoy for years to come. The transition to police services being provided by the city of Meadville is underway. They began patrolling the township on the 1st at midnight. I just wanted to remind residents that in an emergency, obviously they can still dial 911 for police to respond. In non-emergency situations, the city's own dispatch center can be reached 24/7 at 814-724-6100. Residents can also still come to the township building if they would like to speak to an officer, and someone will come meet you here, or we'll set up a meeting if they're busy on a call. In regards to the arbitration hearing that occurred on the 28th of December, the panel of arbitrators should be issuing their award in mid-January. For zoning and planning, looking back at 2023, it was a very busy year. I issued 56 zoning permits that resulted in over $40,000 in fees brought into the township, which represents a little over $12.5 million in construction projects throughout the township this past year. 2024 looks to be another busy year. There are several inquiries into properties throughout the township, and we anticipate several more major land developments throughout 2024. That's my report for tonight.
Good, thank you, Rob. Any questions for Rob? Stephen? Fritz and Scott?
Oh, no, I'm good here.
Alrighty, thank you. Do you have anything for the engineer, Rob?
No, obviously, actually, kind of historically doesn't come to the January meetings. He'll be back in February, hopefully with a good report on some of these projects. It does look to be a busy year. I will say one thing, because it was obviously big news last year with all the car washes that were proposed. You guys issued a conditional use approval for the Tidal Wave Auto Spa that would have been located at the former Al's Melons and Chinese restaurant at the corner at 322 down there. They were started through the land development process. They did notify us last month that they were not going to continue that project. So there's one less car wash, which should make everybody on Facebook happy.
Sound off. Yeah.
That's interesting. Cool. And we did get the two new places there by Dunkin' Donuts also.
Yes, yep, there'll be some new businesses open up there. The Jersey Mike Sub Shop and Tobacco King place, so. But it'll be nice to get those spots filled. They've been vacant since that, the Dunkin' Donuts was constructed.
Right, and that's everything that's in there? Is that-
Yes, that will completely fill that small plaza there.
Great, great. Anything else for Rob? All right, thank you. Do you have anything for Jeff? I know he has another meeting.
No, he was optimistic that he could make it here, but it looks like Linesville kept him there for a while. So he had nothing to report, so it'll save us a couple of bucks by.
Yeah, that's the issue with these meetings is that they have to be on the same night for every municipality, and if someone's tied up, they can't be everywhere at once. Okay, great. New business, motion to approve resolution 2024-01 pensions, waiving the employee contribution to the defined benefit pension plan.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor. Motion to approve resolution 2024-02, waiving the employee contribution to health insurance premiums for 2024.
So moved.
I'll make.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Not in favor? Here, thank you. Motion to approve resolution 2024-03, wages for hourly and salaried employees.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Not in favor? Oh. Motion to approve resolution 2024-04, updated Vernon Township fee schedule.
So moved.
Motion
Second.
and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone
Aye.
else in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Everyone's in favor?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Motion to advertise 2024 supervisor meeting dates and times.
So moved.
So
I got it. I was just gonna mention to the public what days they are. It's first Thursday of the month, correct? Except for that one in July.
Yep, the only issue is the July meeting. We'll do that on Tuesday, July 2nd. we'll do the work sessions at 6:30 with the meeting to follow at 7:30 or following the conclusion of the work session if the work session runs over.
That's fine.
And that's the, so the 4th is on the Thursday?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. All right, I need a motion. Did I?
We got the motion in a
Did I
second.
get the motion?
Just need the vote.
Okay. I didn't cross it off here. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion to approve resolution 2024-05, authorizing the township manager to sign PennDOT agility agreement paperwork.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No old business. Upcoming meetings will be February 1st, 2024, Vernon Township Supervisors Work Session at 6:30, followed by the regular meeting at 7:30. That's February 1st. Getting it right out of the way early. At this time, we'll go to supervisor comments, and we'd like to start with you guys on the phone there. We're going to throw you out there, Scott.
Hey, I'll go for it. I don't care. First of all, thank you for working on us, and I look forward to serving you guys. Citizens, we encourage you to come out. We can't fix what we don't know about, so you got to come out and tell us about it. Look forward to the next 6 years and looking for good things to happen in Vernon. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. How about you, Fritz?
Well, to echo on that, I'd like to welcome Scott and John for the next years here. It'd be interesting that all of us on the board there together, and looking forward to working with them. And the other thing, naturally, wishing everybody in the township and such Happy New Year. Hopefully 24 will continue like 23 did with our development and such. A lot to look forward to, and that's all.
Thank you, Fritz. Dave?
Thanks, Don. I just wanted to mention, like, what a great year 2023 was. We've had more development, more good things happen in this township. This past year in 2023, I'm really looking forward to 2024. You know, Robbie mentioned $12.5 million in construction permits issued, $40,000 in fees. We've got a lot of development occurring. I really wished we could do something about getting some housing starts. It's one of the things, our population's been decreasing. One of the reasons is we don't have a lot of people building Hunter Ridge style developments any longer. We really could use some more single-family dwellings, things of that nature. I'd love to see that to go along with all the residential development. And I have to say this, over 30 years, I worked with 3 chief of police for Vernon Township, Bill Brown, Jack Richter, and of course Randy Detzel, who probably was the longest tenured chief while I was here. Every one of them wanted to go to a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week police department. Every one of them. And I had to sit there and tell them we couldn't afford it. And if we were to do that, we would have to double, triple, quadruple our taxes to be able to afford it. Well, I can tell you right now, as of January 1st, this township now has 24-hour, 7-day-a-week police protection. So you're going to see the cars out here more often than you're used to. So slow down when you're on the road. You're supposed to go the speed limit anyways. If you're going to violate the law, you got a good chance of getting caught. So be careful out there. I'm so happy and so pleased that we could cut that deal and be able to go to a bigger, I don't want to say better, but probably more efficient police department than we've ever had in Vernon Township. So that's really exciting going into 2024. Our services are increasing, our development's increasing. If we could just get the residential development to start to rise a little bit, we've really got this township moving in the right direction. And we thank them all the time. I'm going to do it one more time. Our staff is just so wonderful. They're so good to work with. They're doing a fantastic job. So if anybody's questioning, hey, what's it like to come to work in Vernon Township? We got the greatest employees in the world. And I'm just going to end with, I'd like to thank the people coming to our meetings, because there's nothing like sitting up here and looking out and seeing nobody attend. So thank you. And I know you guys are dedicated, because I see you all the time at the parks and stuff. So thanks for attending, and best to everybody in 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. How about you, John?
Yeah, I would like to thank the folks again for putting me here. I look forward to it, look forward to working with everyone. I would like to kind of comment on Joel there. He had talked about the snow coming. I'd also like to remind people to watch where you're plowing your snow, so that we're not dumping snow out into the road. If you could remind to do that, and to be careful. The roads are going to get icy here pretty soon, so again, look forward to serving the township. Thank you.
Thank you, John. I would just like to take this opportunity to welcome John and Scott onto the board. Looking forward to working with them. And echoing what John said about the snow on the road, I saw that the last time on Hollis Road. I don't know how people can conscious on it myself. I know when I worked on the road department, you pride yourself in clearing a road, and then you go down and people just are careless. And they leave it on the road, which causes a hazard, unfortunately. So thanks for bringing it up, John. As always, I'd like to thank Armstrong Utilities for being here to video our meeting, and the Meadville Tribune. Jane Smith's here covering the meeting this evening. And earlier in the reorganizational meeting, we appointed all the members to our boards. Thank everyone for stepping up and filling those positions. With that, I'd like to have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
All right.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.